I'm telling you now. All right, so I'm trying to move, please.
It wasn't bedtime, and I was
I'm trying to leave, please.
Sleeping in the bed with me.
I'm trying.
I didn't say that. What's the Wi-Fi password? What's the Wi-Fi password, Joe? What's the Wi-Fi password? What's the Wi-Fi password? You really want me to call the cops for this?
Go for it. Go for it. What are they going to do? They're going to laugh at you.
You're an abusive narcissist.
I'm not doing anything.
Raped me.
I haven't done anything.
Yep, you've done everything.
I haven't done anything.
I've touched my kids too.
I haven't done anything.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Please say that. Please say that.
What? You've probably touched my kids, and I need to protect them, and that's why we're getting out.
Perfect. I'm glad you think that, because you want to protect them? Because you're the mom life, right? You're the mama bear, right?
I'm the mom.
So then why are you still here if I'm such a threat?
Leaving. That's why I don't.
Oh, in 23 days. If anybody touched my children, I'm pretty sure they'd either be dead or fucking...
So do you want to die?
Yeah, good. That's right there. Good.
Okay.
Good.
So Joseph.
So yeah, exactly. You're such a contradicting lying bitch.
What's the Wi-Fi password?
It's funny. Thank you.
You legit agreed to not sleep in the bed as long as I didn't fight with you, which is okay. I didn't have anything for you to fight about at all. Like I was fucking.
No, that's the thing. though. We agreed. No fighting. I sleep no bed. There's no fucking caveat to that.
Right. Okay. But
Cool.
now you.
Oh, but now, okay.
I wake up to fucking the Wi-Fi being off. No warning. Nothing. So I don't know why over this stupid shit that you want to end the peace that we have.
Sure.
And this is what you want to do with the fucking
What peace? I have.
You get a divorce. You get a non-messy divorce,
Sure.
right?
Sure.
There you go.
Okay.
But apparently we're not doing that anymore, right? Is that
If you say
is
so.
an agreement that we're not doing the peace anymore? So
If you say so, you're the one that you're the only. We are the only one that's still fucking breaking your word.
I'm gonna call this Lisa Battles, family advocate person.
Go for it.
Oh, military spousal support is not a state thing; it's a actual thing.
It's a federal thing, and since you have more money than I do, I wouldn't pay you anything, and we haven't been married for more than a year. So, whatever you say.
That's funny because...
Go ahead, Samantha. Do your research. Threaten me however you want. Do what you have to. I don't have to hear it. Just, if you want to do it...
the Wi-Fi password.
Do what you have to do.
All I want is the fucking Wi-Fi password.
Okay, that's fine.
So, give me the fucking Wi-Fi
So, are you gonna leave me alone? I'm about to get naked here. I don't feel fucking comfortable with you being in here.
That's unfortunate, right? Because
So, I will call the cops for fucking sexual harassment.
How? Seriously?
Yeah.
Let's play ball.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, they'll go as far as trumping up false charges just to eliminate you, fellas. What I do here, fellas, I want to make it clear, is that I inform the youth and the younger men. They may not be the youth. They may be in their late 20s, early 30s or whatever, Or they can be in their 40s or 50s, just don't know. This is a big world out here, and every man is different. Every man upbringing is different, and where they come from and their background, their education level and things of that nature is totally different from one another. So I educate men on what to duck in life and what to actually look out for and how to combat certain things and I actually inform men on how to control yourself, love yourself, care for yourself, put yourself first just as well. And once you get into that realm of doing that, then you will know yourself and you will know what you will accept and what you will not accept in life. I don't care if it go as far as having a family, children, a wife. Some shit need to be cut off ASAP. I mean, don't give it no second chance. Don't give it a second thought. Get rid of it. And that's my job. Because even though I haven't went this far, like you see in the video, I haven't been in situations like this and I haven't went this far with women. I've seen it. I've seen it play out. And it plays out ugly because these women got a lot of things. I mean, there's so many components that can play in their favor, and it's set up for those components to play in their favor. And they will use those components to bring you down. And that's real game. Y'all already know what time it is. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Go join the Patreon. It's up and it's going and it's lit. Go get on that $5 tier or $10, $20. I mean, just go join the Patreon and get some of that work. Some of that shit you cannot get on YouTube. A video for education purposes only, fair use only. Go to the description up under my about section on my main page, and you'll know how to get at me. All the social media links, phone number, Gmail for consultations. Holla at me, man. Let's get it going. You know, I know a guy that got locked up like this. That's why I was very important when I got this video from a subscriber, and good looking out for sending me this video, because it need to be talked about, and this definitely for education purposes only. And I know a guy that got locked up like this. He got put in this situation. Charges didn't stick. You know, it didn't go too far. He ended up getting up out of it or whatnot. But he found himself right back with the bitch, and it was his baby mama. You know, because things wasn't going right in their relationship, and their, you know, back and forth arguing, fighting, and I mean, they used to fight, like, hear him 4 or 5 in the morning, out in the middle of the yard, getting into it like it wasn't shit. I'm like 3 houses down from him. I'm like, what the fuck kind of shit is this, man? This was back in 2011. I stayed in Independence, and 2011. 2011. I stayed in Independence. They were like 3 houses down from him. And he was a cool dude, you know what I'm saying? We ended up getting to communicate and whatnot. You know, and his bitch had him locked up, saying that he molested her and their son. They had like a 2 or 3-year-old son together. But she already had 2 kids. And that was his first child and their first child together, but she already had 2 kids when he got with her. And she tried to say that he molested her and her son while she was asleep one time. All because they got into a big-ass argument about something relating to his job. I forgot. It was something relating to his job. And he didn't inform her on or something, and they got into it. And she trumped up charges on him, bro. They came and arrested him, locked him up. He was in jail for probably like a week. I say a week. A week and some change. Probably 2 weeks at the most, but I'm thinking like a week, if I can remember, like a week and some change. 2 weeks at the most. And he ended up getting out. Getting right back with her. Stayed away from the house. Like, I stayed there for like almost 2 years. And he stayed away for like a couple months and came right back and started fucking with her. And mind you this, when he stayed away, it was easy. I could have crept over and fucked her. Dude, it was simple. It was so fucking simple. I mean, simple like a motherfucker. She should come to my shit, bro. Hey, bro, she's a creep down straight to my shit, bro. Knock on the door and shit. 1, 2 in the morning and shit. You know, hey, can you give me a ride to this place? Can you do this for me? I think I've seen a mice in my house. Can you catch it? And can you think you can catch it? And like try to get me to have some time with her. You know what I'm saying? Like some time. And I would never invite her in. She's always try to come over and come in and chill. I would never invite her in because me and him was cool. If your dude ain't with you, I'm not that kind of dude. That's some sucker shit. Me and him got cool. I'm not going to backdoor him and fuck his bitch. That's not going to happen. And it was so simple because he was weak. He, calling her, tripping with her while he's locked up. She's on that, I want to drop the charges. I don't know, because I don't know if he really did it or not. I don't know what's really going on. I don't really know. I talked to my son, and he did 1 minute he say he touched him, then he say he didn't touch him. It was a lot of bullshit. However, he ended up getting out. Make a long story short, I never fucked with her. I ain't touch her, and I'm just keeping it real. And he ended up getting out, but he ended up getting right back with her. And when he got right back with her, they ended up breaking up permanently. Like, they ended up falling all the way out permanently. She ended up moving another dude in fast. Some other dude. And I wasn't fucking with her. And she seen that it wasn't happening with me. So she kind of fell back with talking to me and being cool with me because she couldn't manipulate the situation, get some dick so she could probably rub it in his face, have me and him fighting, have my place shot up, and, you know, all type of stupid bullshit, you know? And I wouldn't fall for none of it because I think 10 steps ahead of whatever's going on in whatever situation. That's just how I am. You know what I'm saying? I've been through so much to fall back. So I always think 10 steps ahead and to see what's best for me and see what's not best for me. I mean, I'm that type of guy. And a lot of you guys need to be on that level. You got to think 10 steps ahead of a motherfucker. You know, and they end up falling out. She moved another guy in there. And her and that dude was on some bullshit, arguing and fighting back and forth, you know. And he's back and forth, getting kicked out, coming back and all that. So I ended up moving away from that place, and I never seen him or never hollered at him again, even dude. But he was cool for that time being while we were over there, you know. And it was no different than this situation here, you know. Now, I don't know what actually took place in their house while they was arguing or whatnot, the people I'm talking about, but you see it here. All because of a Wi-Fi password, something that petty. What have you sitting up here saying that he molested you and he could have touched your kids? You really gonna trump up charges and do shit to where he's recorded? Ain't no telling if he's going live or not. You don't know. Someone could be on the other end and call the police and watch that shit, call the police and bring the law into you guys' life. And now look where everything resulted to. And I understand that this could be his wife. This could be his baby mother. He may not be married to her. It could be just as simple as his baby mother or whatnot. And he don't want to leave the situation because, you know, they got a family. You know, I understand that. You know, they have children together. We don't know if it's his wife or whatnot. So I understand that he don't want to break loose and just get away from the situation due to the fact of the kids. You know, he don't want to fuck up what he got going on that way. But man, I'll get the fuck out of there, man. I will leave ASAP. Some things are meant to be broken. I will run fast if a bitch come at me like that making up shit. And it haven't been brought out to where the police and everything and investigators or whatnot are getting involved, then that's my cue to leave. I'm sorry, baby. If we married, this is grounds for divorce. I can't do it. No. When a woman shows you her true colors, those red flags, and sometimes, fellas, it can play out later on in life to where you ain't seen none of this shit the first 3-4 years or whatever, and you end up getting into a relationship with her, then 5-10 years later, y'all married, y'all got a family, and then you see how she is. You like, what the fuck? Get away from it. There's sometimes you can't control the thing because they don't unmask themselves at the beginning. There is some times where it can be like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's not going to be every rip that you're going to catch a woman actually unmask themselves. Some women know how to play the game, play their schizophrenic. I mean, they fucked up and they schizophrenic, so they play that role to where everything will be cool and get you comfortable with them. And then their true colors will come out, their true nature come out. Get away from her. Dump her. Get rid of her. Do not carry her on in your future. Don't do it. Prison cells are filled with guys with false cases. Oh, they're filled with guys a lot. A majority of the guys in there for the shit that they've done, I know for a fact. But there's guys in there for the shit that they haven't done. They're in there for things that they haven't done. Falsely accused, a woman or men or certain situations happen to where charges been trumped up on them and they getting all this time. When you got a chance to leave the situation, especially this. Leave the situation. Dump her ass. Fuck her and them kids. She got to do the child support and wrap me up that way. I would rather go out that way to be sitting my ass in a jail cell on some charges that I don't even know. I wouldn't have no relation to this. I haven't done these things, and I'm just sitting here like just mystified and fucked up in the mind, not even knowing what's going on, and I'm losing time up out of my life. wearing down my health, worrying about things financially. I'm being ruined. I mean, fuck all that. This bitch ain't worth that. This bitch is nutty. You get the fuck away from a bitch like this fast. I don't get the bitch like she suck a mean dick. I'm gonna keep it real, but that don't mean shit. Get the fuck away from her. Your life is way important. You having to live for yourself and those children are way important. Or, I mean, dude, it's the best thing going than dealing with a bitch. Especially a bitch like this. Get the fuck away from her. There's too many problems, man. Too much. She go as far as doing this to you, man. She'll go as far as cutting your motherfucking throat in your sleep. I think that way. You don't like me. You don't give a fuck about me. You want me wasted. You want me in prison for the rest of my motherfucking life. You want me, it's a possibility you want me dead. I'm out. I'll dump her fast as a motherfucker. Fuck the sex. Fuck coming back to her, trying to see what's right, if she's a better person. Fuck that. Don't chance it. Leave. You in a situation like this, leave. Or if you've been in a situation like this and you find it hard to leave, come and fuck with me. Come and holler at me. My information's in my about section. Get at me, man, and I can shape you up and get you prepared to get the fuck away from this situation. Fast, because I know what's going on. And I know what will go on in the future if you keep this bitch around. Real game. I seen it with a guy. I've been in prison. I've seen it with other guys in other, in other situations and shit. Yes. This shit happens out here. We are living in society. This ain't no internet shit. This shit's real. So take your safety important and get away from this nutty ass bitch. For real. Real game. Set up visitations or whatever you do with your children, but whatever you do, your safety is more important than anything. Your imagery is more important than anything. Who you are is more important than anything. And if you're not that kind of person, then can't no motherfucking make you that kind of person. Get away from it. Like these videos, share them, and subscribe. Go check out that Patreon. Go check out that Rumble. It's up and going. Holla.